Welcome to another episode of Survival Games with Wyches. Let's hop right into this video. Now I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue why I started the video's intro in a different place than just in this. Oh nope, there we go. I played the parkour. I'm happy. Than just in this lobby. It does not make any sense, but it works. Next time I'm just gonna do it in game. But today's video, I actually have a really fun topic to talk about. You know, as I've aged, this topic has actually made me really sad, but it is kind of funny. So, back in elementary school, 5th grade it would have been. Let me think about that. Yeah, 5th grade. There was this teacher named Mr. We'll call him Mr. V. Can't use real names. Mr. V, he had the worst job that any teacher could possibly get, or just working in a school in general. He had to be the person that sat in the lunchroom and tried very, very, very hard to keep the kids quiet. And I realize not all schools have this, but if your school doesn't have one, just understand this is just the worst job you could get. You're trying to get elementary schoolers to be quiet when they're in the one place they can talk to all their friends at once. Just doesn't really work out. But Mr. V, he was determined to do his job perfectly. And now I think about it, he probably had to, or otherwise he'd get in trouble or something. Well, he wouldn't get in trouble, but they'd probably just get mad at him if the kids in the lunchroom were making too much noise. And he never really succeeded, gonna be honest. I don't know. If you're trying to get a ton of elementary schoolers to be quiet when they have all their friends around them and they've been sitting still all day, just not gonna work out very well. But he had some pretty funny strategies to go by and do it. So what he'd try to do, his first attempt, is he'd just start yelling and try to get us all to be quiet that way. And of course, when there's how many people would have been in that lunchroom? I'm gonna guess 200 or 300 kids in that lunchroom. No one is going to notice his voice. So then he'd try to make examples of 1 or 2 kids and send just them to the office. I don't know if all schools do that actually. If you're watching, tell me. When you get in trouble, you get sent to the principal's office, right? Or what do other schools call it? An office referral? I don't know. I've only got one of those, but that's for another video. But after, of course, trying and that not working, he came up with a genius strategy. He brought his MacBook to school. It's a laptop. Yeah. And he'd put it up in the middle of the lunchroom. Oh, wow. You actually hit me back. And there's this program that he downloaded that registers noise. So if the noise got to a certain point, it would... What would the screen do? Well, a little more context here, I guess. We had a projector in the lunchroom. So he'd project the... Oh, man... My dad literally works in a music studio, and I still don't know what that thing's called. Something that reads the amount of sound onto the side of the lunchroom so everyone could hear it, or not hear it, but see it. And then if we got too loud, of course, on the screen it would do a little screen crack animation, and then we'd all get in trouble, and we'd have to put our heads down and be quiet for 5 minutes and couldn't eat during that time. Now, in theory... this plan sounds pretty good to get kids to be quiet. And if you didn't put your head down after we broke the screen thing, you'd end up getting sent to the office too. But the problem with the plan was it registered noise off of the laptop. So every single person's going to be going up, getting their free lunch, and then going to their seat, finding a spot, and sitting down. I know, I always sat on the table in the way back with 2 other kids. Man, elementary school lunch was such a fun time. Anyway, back to the topic. He'd put the laptop right in the middle of the lunchroom, But to get your lunch, you had to walk by it. That was the problem. So what ended up happening is if someone walked by it and say they like made a on their mouth or they stepped a little too loudly next to it, instantly cracked the screen and we'd all have to put our heads down. So not a very good strategy at all. Oh, looks like we have an actual good CubeCraft player in our lobby. Man, I'm gonna get his name wrong. Oh my gosh, Ewiggy. I'm horrible at the English language. I can't do this. I actually played with him today. Really, really good player. No, he did not just vote overpowered. I'm dead. There's no chance. I'm actually facing a good player. I'm trembling. Give me loot. I got nothing. At least I got some gaps. Yeah, but Mr. V, he tried the strategy of, you know, why am I stuck? Why can't I move? There we go. Using the sound thing to stop people from getting too loud in the lunchroom. But like, as I was explaining, it's just extremely flawed. And some kids, like, that literally just real life griefers, they'd go up to it and to be funny, they'd just like snap their fingers next to it. And it would make a really loud noise or not. No one in the lunchroom could hear it, but the computer would hear it, register it, and then instantly just go off. And then we'd all get in trouble for that one kid just like trying to be funny. Wait, did he die? No. Hey, at least I don't have to show my death in a video now, though. That's pretty nice. Okay, please don't just run the entire... You don't even have good loot. Why am I chasing you? But it got to the point in the lunchroom where... What do you call it? My brain just completely froze. It got to the point where kids would just go out of their way to be disobedient and just like in retaliation to this guy's strategies to get us to be quiet. This one kid literally just straight up after the thing like broke and we all had to put our heads down, decided to not put his head down and keep eating. Just like direct defiance, and the entire lunchroom was cheering him on. Looking back on it, I really, really feel bad for this teacher. Like, he's just trying to do his job, and we're all here cheering the one kid that's disobeying him on. The kid did end up getting sent to the office, but like, as far as all the other kids were concerned, he was a hero. Not really, though. It's just sad. Honestly, like I said, it's kind of fun to talk about, and I think it's funny, but at the same time, thinking about this story as like a young adult now, it makes me sad what we did to that poor teacher. And it gets even sadder. So he eventually gave up on the whole like computer thing that would register sound. So his next strategy was to just individually pick kids out and send them to the office that were making like a little too much noise. And he basically had been doing that from the start, but he fully leaned into it now. So in retaliation of that, and this is the part I just feel bad about to this day. I don't even know if I want to say it. All the kids got together in the playground. And we marched around the playground for the entirety of recess, chanting "Down with Mr. V," just for like a solid. How long was recess? Or we didn't actually get to do it all of recess because the teachers ended up shutting us down because, you know, it's very rude and mean what we were doing. Oh, he's just gonna chug gaps. I'm having fun. Oh wait, no, I'm about to win this. Hey, overpowered mode is not that bad. But yeah, we spent the entire... What do you call it? The entire, come on, brain. Recess protesting against this teacher against the poor lunch monitor. his job is already hard as is. Now we're just making it even more miserable. Hey, we got a second game with Ewiggy. Ewiggy. You know what? That's what I'm calling him. I'm sorry if you watch my video. I don't know how to pronounce English. Problem is, when I say I'm bad at English, you're probably all thinking, oh, he's just joking, all that. No, I went through math. Now I not like I didn't go through math. I went through years of English special ed to get to like the level I am at now. I was not very good. I don't know why. I think my theory is it's because I went to a French immersion school, so I was getting like next to no English. I can speak fluent French and like write and read, sort of, in French, but my English I got no help in English. The teachers literally did not speak any English to us until about 3rd grade, until we could like what do you call it? Speak fluent French. Because when you're young at that age, it doesn't really take much to pick up a language. You just have to be around it enough and hear it enough. Hey, those are the exact same things. Be around and hear it enough. I know how to commentate. But yeah, you know, if this teacher happens upon this video, the one we were protesting against in the lunchroom, I am very, very sorry. I really did not mean to have you go through all of that. In my defense, I was not a leader. I was just like a blind follower in elementary school, so I mean, it's sort of an excuse, but I still participated. We're all elementary schoolers. Our brains are not developed whatsoever. We have no idea what we're doing. We can't even think of long-term consequences. Alright, is that Ewiggy? It's not. Okay. Oh, Ewiggy's getting kills. This'll make for a good video. I can clickbait. I can go, I killed Ewiggy in a video. Or I'm gonna die and just edit this out and you guys will never know I died. Because as far as you're concerned, I can't die. Not even possible. Just, it's all a made up joke, you know? Can't die whatsoever. And if someone says I can, they're lying to you. They're just straight up lying. It's not possible. Okay, I need better loot if I'm gonna win any fight this game. No, stop giving me gold. He's literally gotten like 4 kills. I have 2. And no loot to show for it. Alright. We can win this. We can win this. We got this. Alright, it's 1v1 time. It's 1v1 time. I can see this going down 2 ways here. He's either going to want to go full fists mode, take off his armor and want to just battle that way, or he's going to take the armor advantage here and fight me. Alright, here we go. Oh, you jump crit. Oh, GG, man. GG. I don't like actually having to try in fights. I like CubeCraft. It's supposed to be relaxing. Kids aren't supposed to fight back. Well, I don't really have much time for a longer video. Plus, I don't know. Short videos I like videos that are under 20 minutes because they're easy to watch. So if you did end up enjoying, please subscribe. And also, please learn from my mistakes. Don't bully the lunch monitor. Realize they have a really hard job and are trying their best, but they don't have many options. And as always, have a wonderful day and hope to see you guys in the next video. But seriously, subscribe. Bye. Welcome to another episode.